So this is Note Taking Guide 6.2 in Math 1. We're going to continue with our geometry unit here, and we're going to start today talking about segment addition. So segment addition is where we have a line segment where we're just going to add pieces of it together. So we could go like KL plus LM, and that would add the two pieces of the line segment together in order to find the one piece. Congruent, the symbol for congruent is squiggly lines like this. Congruent usually means equal. So just remember, if it says congruent, it has to be equal or the same. So it says find the length of the segment here. We're going from here to here on this. We're in millimeters, it looks like. So every centimeter is 10. So 10, 20, 30, 5. I think we're up to 38. So let's go with 38 millimeters here on that one. And then over here on this one, we're on inches. And so this is 1.5 inches for that line segment. Okay, find the measurement of each segment or variable. It says to find from K to M, so all the way across from here. That's pretty easy. We're just going to add these two values together. 14 plus 8 is 22. So the length of K to M is 22. This next one says find KL. The good news is we already know that this whole thing right here is 23. We know that this little piece is 9. So to find KL, we're just going to go 23 minus 9. That 23 minus 9 is going to get us our value for KL, which is 14. This one says find the value of X. We have a couple of X values there. But I do know that this line segment plus this line segment equals the big one. So I can go X plus 3X equals 16 and then just solve this equation. X plus 3X is 4X. Divide both sides by 4. And I get X equals 4 because 16 divided by 4 is 4. So X equals 4 is my solution there. So this one gets a little bit more complicated. Same thing, add those together and equal it to the big one. So I'll have 4. Actually, I think I'm going to just add my x's before I write it down. So I have 4 x's here and 6 x's here that I'm added together. So that will give me 10x. I have a negative 3 and a positive 2, which would be a negative 1. And that will be equal to the big length. And then I'm just going to solve that. So I got to isolate my variables. I need all of my x's on one side by themselves. So I'm going to subtract the 7x's over to the other side. Here I get 3x minus 1. And here I get the number 8. I'm going to add the 1 to the other side. So I get 3x equals 9. When I divide both sides by 3, I get x equals 3. For my x value, it didn't ask me my x value though, it asked me the length of LM. So I got to substitute back in here in place of that x right there. So I'll be 6 times 3 plus 2. So that's 18 plus 2, which is 20 for the length that I'm looking for. So those are the line segment additions where we just are going to find those pieces and add them together or subtract them to get the pieces that we need. All right, G says find the length of DN. And it says N. I'm going to draw me a picture. This is going to be D. This is going to be N. It says find the length of DN. N is between D and F, which means F is over here somewhere. D to N is x plus 3. N to F is 2x minus 1. And the whole thing, DF, is 29. So I know this one plus this one equals 29. So I'm going to come over here and try to do my work on this side. I'm going to go x plus 3 plus 2x minus 1 equals 29. and solve that. When I wrote -1, I happened to write 11 instead of 1, so let's fix that now. X plus 2x is 3x. 3 minus 1 is 2, so 3x plus 2 equals 29. First thing we're going to do to get that x by itself is to get rid of the 2, so we're going to subtract the 2 to the other side. We get 3x equals 27. We're going to divide both sides by 3, and I get x equals 9 for my solution. A pretty poor looking 9. Okay, the next set says determine whether each pair of segments is congruent. So I want to know if P to S, so PS, is congruent to MR. Well, that's pretty obvious. They're both marked 10, so the answer would be yes. Okay, this one says AD, so this one to BC. My answer again on this one is yes, because these symbols right here mean they're marked congruent. So my answer is going to be yes again. Alright, this is actually checkpoint problems. I don't normally do checkpoint problems for you. I usually make you do those on your own. I'm just noticing that those are checkpoint. Let me see if there's some after the checkpoint. Nope, so these ones are all review, so make sure you finish these next checkpoints on your own, and then come up and ask me any questions that you have, and good luck with your homework, you guys. Thanks for watching.